As the sun rises over Hyderabad Park, people slowly start their day. Even though the park looks peaceful from outside, something is not right deep inside. A small tension is starting, which no one has noticed yet. Everything looks normal, but something strange is about. The people in the park don't know that someone is secretly watching them from the shadows, hiding quietly so no one can see them. One kid kicks the football too hard. The ball flies high in the air, spinning fast, and lands near the thick bushes in the corner of the park. The football goes beyond the neat grass area and rolls into a thick group of bushes at the edge of the park. The ball disappears inside, and no one can see where it has gone. The ball disappears into the thick bushes, and the leaves start rustling as the wind moves them. The branches sway gently, hiding the ball deeper in the undergrowth, making it harder to find. As the kids search through the thick bushes, their fun turns to fear when they find something strange and upsetting. What they see makes them stop in shock. What started as a simple game quickly turns terrifying when a human hand suddenly appears from the bushes, breaking the calm and filling the air with fear. The peaceful day is suddenly broken, and a quiet fear spreads through the crowd as everyone begins to realize how serious the situation is. The boy feels something strange pulling him towards the thick bushes. Slowly, he walks closer, not knowing what horrible thing he is about to find. The boy's hands are shaking as he carefully pushes the branches aside. What he sees is so horrible, he can hardly believe it. The boy lets out a loud scream in fear. His eyes grow wide as he looks at what's in front of him, too scared to understand what he's seeing. The loud scream spreads through the park, and people quickly rush over, their faces filled with shock and fear, breaking the calm of the place. The crowd's breath catches in their throats as they come closer and see the horrifying sight. A once strong man, now lying in pieces, his body torn apart in a way no one could have imagined. The victim was a strong, dark-skinned man with a bald head, looking like he was in the best part of his life. Now, his body is torn apart, showing how quickly life can be taken away. In the middle of the park, an old man, shaking with fear, quickly dials 100. His voice is soft and trembling, almost drowned out by the stillness around him. Each number the old man dials is a desperate call for help, his fear growing as his voice breaks the quiet calm of the park. His voice, almost too quiet to hear, carries a deep sense of fear and urgency as he tells the operator about the crime. A police jeep suddenly stops at the park entrance, its engine cutting through the silence. The arrival brings a sense of urgency to the air. Sub-Inspector Ramakrishna steps out in his khaki uniform, his thick mustache giving him a strong, commanding presence. At the messy crime scene, Ramakrishna steps forward and takes control, bringing calm to the confusion. Ramakrishna listens carefully to everyone and writes down each statement. He knows that every word is important and will help piece together the mystery. Ramakrishna gives clear orders to his team to collect contact details, starting to make connections that will help find the truth. In complete silence, Ramakrishna stands still, his gaze locked on the lifeless body in front of him. His mind races as he takes in the tragic scene. A flood of questions fills Ramakrishna's mind as he struggles to understand the horrible scene. Who is this man? Why was he here? And who could do something like this in such a public place? The lifeless body stands in sharp contrast to the busy world around it, a quiet reminder of the harsh, unexpected fate that took this man's life. The morning sun shines brightly on the park, but its beauty is ruined by the sight of blood-stained leaves. Inside the police station, Ramakrishna looks seriously at his team, showing how important and serious the case is. With strong determination, Ramakrishna says, "We must find out who the victim is and keep the crime scene safe." Ramakrishna says in a strong voice, "No one is allowed to enter without my permission." In bright daylight, the park turns into a sad and quiet place, blocked off with yellow tape that hints at hidden truths and pain. The forensic team, wearing white clothes, walks slowly and carefully. Every move they make helps tell the story of what happened. The air feels heavy with silence as everyone stays focused. Each piece of evidence is touched carefully, like it is something very important. In a quiet room, Ramakrishna sits across from a young boy who saw the terrible thing in the park and holds the key to the mystery. The boy's eyes move quickly, showing the fear and shock of the terrible thing he is about to tell. His voice shakes, barely a whisper, as he starts to tell the dark secrets hidden in the quiet woods. Under the open sky, a forensic expert kneels on the ground. He looks closely at the disturbing scene in front of him, carefully studying every detail with serious focus. With gloved hands, the forensic expert carefully examines the body parts. Each cut is precise, and it sends a cold shiver through him as he realizes the cruel planning behind it. The forensic expert looks closely at the body parts and then says, with a serious expression, "This was done with great skill. It's clear that whoever did this knew exactly what they were doing." Inside the clean police station, forensic technicians work carefully, using their tools to find the truth, all while under the close watch of science. Under the bright lab lights, fingerprints reveal hidden secrets, and DNA tells stories, with each piece of evidence helping to uncover the mystery. In the quiet lab, every vial and slide holds clues that could reveal the truth, as science and law work together in the search for justice. At the police station, Ramakrishna digs through a pile of reports, his mind struggling to understand the mystery of the crime. In a quiet moment, Ramakrishna says softly, "No witnesses, no clear reason. This was done on purpose." His words linger, creating a chilling image of a crime carried out with careful planning and complete secrecy. The calm of the park is broken as a local news crew arrives, filming the unfolding events behind the police tape. The camera keeps its focus on the scene, ready to share what's happening with everyone watching at home. The people walking by have no idea that their peaceful day is about to be changed forever when the story unfolds. In the police station's records room, an officer sorts through piles of files, his face showing deep concentration. In the sea of papers, he searches for a clue, hoping to find a face that matches the mystery of the missing persons. He silently races against time, trying to uncover the truth before it slips away. Under the bright lights, Ramakrishna looks closely at crime scene photos, his face showing strong determination. His eyes move carefully over each photo, focused and determined, looking for any small detail that might reveal the hidden truth behind the crime. In a moment of realization, his eyes lock onto a small detail, a clue that others might have overlooked. The photo reveals a tiny symbol carved into the victim's skin, something that would be hard to notice at first glance. Under the harsh fluorescent lights, Ramakrishna sits at his desk, the photograph in front of him feeling like a silent accusation. With a serious tone, Ramakrishna asks, "Have you seen this before?" In the quiet interrogation room, a detective watches a nervous man closely, the harsh light from a single bulb shining down on them both. Ramakrishna's sharp gaze cuts through the man's nervousness as he asks, "We found him near the docks, unidentified. Do you know anything about that?" The man, nervous and trapped, stammers, I don't know anything, officer. I swear." Ramakrishna, not giving up, challenges the man's act, his voice steady. "Don't pretend you don't know. You hang out with a rough crowd. Someone must recognize him." The man, now feeling desperate, shakes his head and says, "I stay out of trouble. I don't get involved in anything big. I just do small jobs, nothing serious." Ramakrishna, with a hint of hope, gives him a chance. Small jobs that involve people who end up dead? Think about it. This could be your chance to help. The park, quiet and still, holds the memory of the horror from the day before, now lit by the cold light of dawn. The grass, still wet with dew, glimmers under the early light, giving off an eerie shine as the sun slowly rises, casting an unusual glow across the park. In the quiet morning, the air feels tense, heavy with an unspoken fear, reminding everyone of the violence that broke the peace. As the sun rises, Ramakrishna looks over the city map, trying to find clues that could link the crime. His eyes show the burden of the city's secrets, each pin on the map marking a piece of the story. In the cold morgue, Ramakrishna watches the autopsy closely, his focus sharp despite the dark surroundings. The medical examiner carefully points out something unusual in the victim's organs, a new clue in the mystery. The medical examiner quietly says, "Look at this strange formation. It doesn't match any known illness." The medical examiner studies the formation and says, "This could be the key to solving the case."